So it holds all 8 foam darts. Let's do a shooting test. Hey, that's not bad. Tippity top morning to you laddies. Yeah, it's your boy Flint here. Today's video, bringing you a Nerf blaster from the Zombie Strike line. So it is the Nailbiter. So this blaster, this is something. I have not seen this done in Nerf guns before, but when you pull in here on the trigger, I'm pretty sure this both cycles the clip as well as fire, just in the action of pulling the trigger, which is pretty cool. I have seen this, the only other place I've seen this kind of mechanism used was in an airsoft pistol that I got in Japan, and it functioned by pulling the trigger by both feeding the pellet in and then shooting it forward with a rod. But this, I'm pretty sure, it should be air compressed, you know, using plunger for compressing air. So really fancy, and it's got a stock attachment and a barrel attachment, so that's cool. I'm not sure how far it'll shoot. I've heard from one other video I watched on YouTube that it's not too impressive, but we'll find out. So I'm quite excited. So here it is in the box. Just got some pictures there of some chaps. There's a lady there shooting a blaster, and there's a guy there reloading. Nailbiter for ages 8 and up. Includes 8 elite darts. Fast firing, no priming. Oh, nice. Alrighty. Well, technically you're priming it when you're pulling that in. So I don't know if no priming is the right term. There's a look on the side, on the top, the other side, and underneath. Okay, so on the back of the box, it says also look for. So they've got these other parts from other zombie strike blasters that you can attach. Zoom and Doom. Oh, that's cool. Sold separately. So no priming, just pull the trigger, stock attachment point, barrel attachment point, and an indexing clip. Indexing. I don't know why they use that term. I mean, Nerf guns kind of have their own terms. So maybe that's where they got indexing from. Because I just think of it as clip fed, internal clip. Because some of these clips aren't removable. I don't think this will be removable, which is a shame. If they made the clips removable, it means you could carry more and you could quickly reload, easier to modify. So there's a bunch of reasons why it would be handy if they weren't in belt clips. So it just says here, be prepared for anything with survival kits to defend against any zombie attack. Gee, I'm pretty sure that's the same description they used on the other Zombie Strike blaster that what was it called? The Scavenger. I think they might actually just use the same description for every blaster in the Zombie Strike line. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it out of the box. See, if there's one thing that Nerf do better than probably any other toy gun brand, you know, foam blasters, they package their stuff so well. It's like a mission just getting it out. Okay, so it's the Nailbiter. This is just the instruction manual. Oh, it mentions the same stuff that I read out before on the back of the box. So the indexing clip, you pull it up to load it, and you push it down to the bottom, and you pull the trigger to fire. Make sure you pull the trigger all the way back and completely release it when firing. To ensure proper function, make sure you completely squeeze the trigger and then completely release the trigger each time you fire. Oh, that's cool. Well, sounds pretty straightforward. Oh, storing your blaster. For best performance, do not store darts in clip. Okay, so included we have 4 zombie strike darts. Not 4, 8. 8 zombie strike darts and the blaster. So we're going to take a look over the blaster. So, that's not too hard on my hand. That's yeah, it's a bit of force. Some young kids would probably struggle with. I don't know. No, it's not too strong, so it doesn't take too much force. So we've got the barrel attachment at the front. This is where the clip is. It slides up and down. Then we have Nailbiter written here. We've got some weird guard thingy on there. I mean, that protects the clip at least if you drop the blaster, so that's kind of handy. Got an iron sight by the looks, and it's got a hole through it, so maybe you could clip something on there if you want, though I wouldn't recommend it. That's actually really small and it's not a solid point. Proper sling mount is actually down here. Moving back, so there's a rear iron sight and a front iron sight. The stock attachment, and the Nerf logo, Zombie Strike logo. And we've got the handle and the grip here, which is wrapped in some sort of, well, it's meant to look like it's wrapped in cloth. The trigger, I mean, which it does look like it's wrapped in cloth. And then, well, this would be a battery pack, I think, for a nail gun. I think that's what it looks like to me. You know, you've got the clip here to take the battery out. And on the other side, you've got some cogs here. So it is meant to look like a nail gun that just shoots, you know, darts instead of nails. I mean, you could mod this to shoot nails if you really wanted to. You know, put like tacks in the darts or something. So, it holds all 8 foam darts, like so. Let's do a shooting test. Hey, that's not bad. And we're out. Oh, guys, that's actually, I'm impressed. You know what this allows you to do is, it's probably one of the only Nerf guns that is manual, so not electric, not battery operated, that you could dual wield, so you could have 2 of them. The only other one I can think of you can easily do that with is the Hammer Strike. So you could dual wield 2 of these bad boys, and you got 16 rounds. Yeah, if you don't pull it all the way back, it won't fire, and it's kind of easy to skip around. So if I only go halfway, because first it cycles. See, I can cycle it without firing it. It's not until you pull it all the way that it fires. But cool, I mean, ingenious idea. I like it, I like it. Let's try it with some attachments. So I mean, it is lacking a tactical rail, but oh, get a load of that. That's a mean looking blaster. I like that. For those wondering, this is from the Scavenger. So I have done a review on the scavenger as well. Let's try it with the, let's try a couple of shots with the barrel on. Okay, here we go. Cool. You know, just just a side note, this is probably one of the best barrel attachments Nerf has ever made because it hasn't got any inner lining in a tube. Because some of the tubes, some of the barrels, well, most of them, actually I can't think of one that doesn't have this, would have inner barrels with rifling on them, which doesn't do, I don't think anything to Nerf darts. It just creates drag. Because there isn't one in this, then there's no drag. And so I think that's actually a really neat design. That's this wouldn't impair your range at all, I don't think. I mean, the wind, a bit of wind could get through the holes, but it still offers more protection than no barrel. So that's cool. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Nerf Zombie Strike Nail Biter. I'll see you in the next video.